time for exciting live and local sports action on Richmond's very own WBON TV, the leader in local sports television. Watch live on your big screen with the WBON TV Roku channel or by streaming the live player at WBONTV.com. And support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
Everyone, and welcome into Madison Southern High School, where tonight maybe the hottest team in the state of Kentucky and maybe the biggest storyline in the state if you follow high school basketball, Reed Shepherd and the Jaguars of North Laurel High School have made their way to Berea to take on the Madison Southern Eagles. Michael Watkins here with you on WBON TV. Appreciate you being with us here tonight as we are live in Berea, Kentucky, where the Eagles tried to pick up the nice win. Donald Foster joining me tonight here in Berea. And Don, Austin Newton and his basketball team are off to a slow start, but considering, again, we keep talking about how many people they had to replace off last year's team. And, of course, Nate Turner, their starting big man. They're one of the top 5 players in the 11th region coming into the year. Not able to play this year because of a torn ACL. So it's Reed Shepherd and it's Austin Newton's team. And Austin Newton has got the transfer from Illinois, Trent DeVries, who has been a big storyline for the Eagles this year, Don.
He has, and as you said, this is a game they picked up due to COVID cancellations. And, just like Allen Feldhouse, Austin Newton's not afraid to play anyone.
Exactly. And you know what? Listen, with COVID this year, there's going to be some really interesting matchups. Tonight, the Eagles were supposed to face at home Pulaski County tonight here in this gym, but because of the COVID protocols, that game was canceled. So now it is North Laurel that has made their way over here to Berea to take on Madison Southern and the Eagles, trying to get a very impressive win if they can do it. And we'll get to all the pregame storylines as we go throughout the game here today. How about this, John? We got John Clark, the head football coach, tuning us in.
That's right.
Coach Clark, his Eagles football team, what a year they had, and a couple of nice storylines there. And Coach Clark on the live stream says he loves this team. They are playing hard together and getting better every week. And I think that's all you can ask for, Don. In a year where you never really know how many games you're going to play. You never know who's going to play on any given night. I think it's a case where you got to just go out there and play, and you got to hope to compete. And Austin Newton's team has done that for the most part this year. Look at some of the games they've had. They, at one point, had 3 of their 4 losses were by a combined 9 points. So they were right in some of those ball games, just were unable to close them out. And I think for Madison Southern, they've got some really intriguing players on the roster for Austin Newton. Some guys that you may not have even heard of, but they're young underclassmen. This sophomore class is very confident, and they've got some kids who can absolutely score the basketball, and you're going to get a good look at those kids tonight here at Madison Southern High School. We appreciate you being with us, folks. Michael Watkins and Donald Foster here on the call for this game as Reed Shepherd and the undefeated North Laurel Jaguars have made their way to Berea. Our producer tonight, Gage Hill, our cameraman, Nick Lazaroff, our radio producer, Nick Atkins, as we are also live on the all-new CBS Radio here in Berea, 103.5, and we'll have our sideline reporting being done by Samantha Burford. We'll take our first commercial break here on the Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance pregame show. Like a good neighbor, Jerry Goebel and State Farm are there. Visit jerrygoebelinsurance.com to learn more. Back in 3 minutes, we are live here in Berea. It's the Jaguars and the Eagles coming your way. Tip-off is in less than 25 minutes here live on WKXO and WBON TV.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
All roads lead to CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff have the experience and knowledge to get your vehicle running at its peak performance, whether it's a small 2-door sedan or a souped-up diesel truck. And with CT Diesel Performance, you don't have to worry about dealing with the big dealership prices. They will work with you and tell you what the problem is and help you find a solution. When it's time to have your vehicle serviced, remember, all roads lead to CT Diesel Performance, just off exit 97 in Richmond.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
On WBON TV, WKXO, good look at the principal there at Madison Southern, Principal Ray, as you look at everything that's going on here at Madison Southern High School. Donald Foster and Michael Watkins. And Don, it's been an interesting year for everybody in the sports world. You look at, college games being canceled, and even at the professional level, a lot of NBA games have been canceled this year because of COVID-19. And here at the high school level, we've already seen so many high school games canceled or postponed or pushed back. And these teams are just trying to find, games. They're just trying to get games in because, you get basically a 2.5-month year or 2.5-month season to play as many games as you can. And you don't want to, overdo it, but and for a team like Madison Southern, who's, got a lot of inexperienced players coming into this year. Really, Walter Smith, the only guy that got minutes last year in a regular rotation. So you've only got Walter coming back. Now you're trying to integrate, Trent Devries into the lineup. And then all these, younger guys just trying to get experience. You want to play as many games as you can while you try to figure this thing out.
Like you said, you have so many new players to introduce to one another. You can play in practice all you want, but you need to get on the floor and get the flow going for everyone to play with one another. And it's just like in wintertime any given year, when you miss 2 or 3 games, you get cold. You sit at home, you need to be on the floor moving. You got to get games in, and like I said, right now you just don't know if your next game is going to be available.
Well, just like here in Madison County, to be, for an example, Berea's has shut down their entire sports programs, including the middle school teams, until February the 3rd. They had a doubleheader scheduled with Madison Southern, a boy-girl doubleheader on Friday. That has been canceled or postponed, if you will. So that's one thing that we can mention here. Over at Madison Central, they had, and Model both, they've had their entire seasons put on pause. Central got back at it over the weekend. But for Central, they've been playing games with 6 or 7 available players because they don't have their full complement of players because of quarantine or positive test or whatever the case may be. And those players are not able to come in and play because of the COVID-19 stuff. And I know people complain about, well, we should be in school. These kids need some kind of normalcy, folks. If they can't go to school and they can't play sports, I mean, what they can't get out of the house. I mean, it's just they need something to make them feel like they've got some kind of normalcy to them. And I just feel for all these kids that we've had the last 2 years that have not got to finish the school year, and this year the case is they can't even start the school year.
No, all of our baseball, softball kids last season didn't get a season, senior seasons, and it's so important for mental health.
Yeah.
We had the unfortunate situation happen over in Dunbar baseball, as well as the former UK player up in East Carter. And it's not just sports. Mental health is every student in the school, and it's just so hard. And you've got to keep yourself occupied and get some normalcy, as you said.
Well, I think one thing when you look at it as well, for these kids to be able to get out there and play is a big deal. But one thing I think you miss, especially here at Madison Southern, that Austin Newton had been really trying to build was an atmosphere.
Yeah.
And you remember some of the games.
Yeah.
You remember when they played Louisville Trinity in this gym last year? When they played some of the bigger games in this gym over the last 2 years, this gym was packed.
Yeah, the fire marshal was knocking on the door saying, wait a minute.
And they were just, the people were fired up to come to a Madison Southern game. And one thing that they were really known for was their pep section.
Yes, the intensity of it.
Now you can't have that this year because of COVID-19.
Yep.
And it's just, I feel bad for some of the kids that like to even just come to the game and support their school, support their team or classmates.
That's it.
And they can't do that this year. So we really feel for them.
Michael Hickenbothams of the world and all of our fans of these teams, Central, Southern, Model and Berea, and EKU, you really can't even go to the game anymore.
Yeah.
Of course, the Colonels lost 2 games this week. Both games are on the road, and they're not playing. So it's a tough season, tough time. And get back to Central, as you said, they're playing with 6, 7 kids. So they're missing starters.
Yeah.
And it's good to get the young guys on the floor and get them playing. But, they're not going to be the normal kids you'd have in rotation at this time of the year. So it's just tough all the way around for every coach and every team.
We do appreciate you hanging out with us here, folks, on a Tuesday night. We are going to have 2 live streams tonight. So we've got this one here between North Laurel and Madison Southern. We're also going to have Madison Central and Lafayette up on WBON TV's Facebook page. So if you're watching us tonight, we're on everything.
Yes.
We're on the Roku channel. We're on the YouTube page. We're on the website and here on our Facebook page. The Madison Central game will only be streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page. We got Coach Clark. He's tuning us in here, Don. He said it's been hard on the kids to not have students at games, both players and students. And I think that's, again, part of the mental health aspect is not being able to come and be here. And for the kids, football season, I felt like they were able to have a little bit more.
I was going to say, though, you want to talk about a coach and a team that knows about it. We had our playoffs taken away from us. We had a game. We were on the road in the state tournament, and we had it taken away from us.
Yeah.
On the whim of a hat. It's just out of the blue. It happens, and unfortunately it happens, and it affected us. But like you said, every night for these seniors, this could be it. You never know.
Yeah, and I think that's what you got to do when you're a player. You got to play like it's your last game.
Leave it on the floor. That's tough to do in a basketball season. In 25 games, you can't, go all out, but you just don't know.
We are live here in Berea tonight on the Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance pregame show. Like a good neighbor, Jerry Goebel and State Farm are there. Visit jerrygoebelinsurance.com to learn more. And we're up top tonight, up top here at Madison Southern, inside the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. Gateway Cycles, when it's time to choose your next ride, visit gatewaycycles.com. Appreciate you being with us here, folks. We hope you and your family are staying safe. We are glad to have you tuned in for what should be a really good basketball game. I'm excited to see this North Laurel team. I'm excited to see Trent DeVries matched up with Reed Shepard. Of course, Reed Shepard, the son of Jeff Shepard, and his mom, Don, might have even been a better player than his dad was back in the day.
That's what they say. Jeff was a good little ball player, but his mother now, she could hoop.
We are live here again on the Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance pregame show. Gage Hill, our producer. Our game tonight is sponsored by People's Bank here in Madison County with more locations than anyone else in Madison County. There's no wonder why people choose People's Bank. You can visit them at any of their locations in Madison County. They'll get you signed up for a nice checking account or a savings account or help you with a loan over at People's Bank here in Madison County with more locations than anyone else. Live here on WBON TV, folks, and also live on the all-new CBS Radio 103.5 24/7 Sports Talk here in Berea on the 103.5 CBS radio station. We'll take another commercial break and come back in 3 more minutes. This game is getting close. 13 minutes and 35 seconds away from the beginning of the game between North Laurel and Madison Southern. We'll take another 3-minute commercial break and come back here on WKXO and on WBON TV.
At the Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Hometown Dental prides themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology. In a time where safety and their customers' well-being is of the highest importance, Hometown Dental is taking every precaution necessary, like by allowing patients to fill out their paperwork online before coming in for their first visit. Visit HometownDentalRichmond.com to see what sets Hometown Dental apart from the rest. They accept most insurances and want you to know they are here to help. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, or visit their offices in Stanford and Lancaster.
For your car, home, farm, or business, Linville Insurance offers preferred pricing from more than 40 top-rated companies. With our state-of-the-art technology, we do business the way you want it, virtually, where everything is handled electronically, or in person at one of our 2 locations. Linville Insurance, where our values haven't changed. Treat people the way you want to be treated, always do what's right, help others, and give good advice. That's what you can expect from Linville Insurance. Come see what makes Linville Insurance unlike any other agency in the area. Call or click today.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, x-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
We're back live here at Madison Southern High School. The Eagles set to take on the North Laurel Jaguars here on the Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance pregame show. Don, like a good neighbor, Jerry Goebel and State Farm are there. Visit JerryGoebelInsurance.com to learn more about the insurance you may not have even knew that you needed. Here at Madison Southern High School, and Don, this game tonight, a really interesting affair as these two teams kind of starting off a little bit differently. Of course, North Laurel coming out of the gates harder than maybe anybody in the States. And Madison Southern off to a slow start. They've been really competitive in some of these games. But, I think the biggest thing for Austin Newton's team is trying to find a way to close out games as this season goes along.
A lot of teams are having that issue right now at this time of the season. You take UK up the road, they're having trouble closing out games. And if Austin Newton and his team can knock down some threes, and if Control reached upper tonight, they have a shot.
I think that's been the thing for them all year. The offense that they run, they get a ton of good looks, and they if they can knock them down. In the Madison Central game in the first half, they were knocking down the three-pointers, but in the second half, they cooled off and could not close out that game, or could not keep it as close as it was in the first half. Same thing with South Laurel. They had a big lead in the first half against South Laurel, but again, second half came around. They cooled off from the three-point line and ended up losing that game. So I think for Madison Southern, it's all about knocking down the open shots and being consistent. But when you got a young basketball team, that's really the biggest thing you try to do, is find that consistency within your team. Margaret Newton Gadberry is watching us tonight from Madison, or from Campbellsville, watching the game. And we've got Sean Bales that says, "Go Jags," as he's got us tuned in here tonight as well. Here live on the pregame show, we do want to give a special shout-out to Madison HVAC. Folks, it's that time of year. The colder months are with us during basketball season, and there is some snow in the forecast over the next few days. Keep that in mind. You want to have that heating and air unit working at its peak perfection, and that's where Madison HVAC can come in. Madison HVAC will do whatever it takes to make sure your heating and cooling system is performing at its highest level. You can give them a call at 859-625-1471 or visit madisonhvacr.com to find out more.
Of course, Margaret watching from Campbellsville, home of the great Austin Newton. I've heard they're going to erect a statue in Campbellsville.
Well, I think Newton's trying to get them to. The same thing I'm trying to do back in my hometown, too, but they won't do it. And if I tried to put one up myself, I'd probably get knocked over.
I've read there's a GoFundMe to keep that from happening up in your hometown.
It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. Glad to have you along with us here, folks, on a Tuesday night. We'll take one more commercial break, and when we come back, we'll give you the Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game. What do the Eagles have to do to get a win here tonight over the hottest team here in Central Kentucky? The North Laurel Jaguars have made their way to Berea, and we'll give you the Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game when we come back here live on WKXO and live on WBON TV.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Madison HVAC is everything you would want a service company to be. The cold weather is here, and it's a great time to have your heating and air unit looked at by the professionals of Madison HVAC. Their upfront pricing won't leave you with any financial surprises once the job is complete. Their team of experts is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because you don't get to choose when you have a heating and air conditioning emergency. Visit MadisonHVACR.com and see why so many have chosen them as their source for heating and cooling.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, Some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Back here in Berea, where the Eagles try to slow down the red-hot Jaguars of North Laurel. Donald Foster and Michael Watkins here with you. Now time for our Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game. Get your new keys for a 2021 Chevrolet at Jack Burford Chevrolet on the bypass in Richmond. Visit jackburford.com to see the latest inventory at Jack Burford Chevrolet. Donald Foster and Michael Watkins here with you. Don, tonight, the key for Madison Southern. You know, I don't think you're going to be able to slow down this entire North Laurel basketball team. So you got to get some points, and you got to get a lot of them from somebody other than Trent Devries. Devries, the top scorer for Madison Southern this year. But I think the key for the Eagles is they've got to knock down, I think, at least between 8 to 12 three-pointers.
Yeah, I'm going to go with what Adolph Rupp used to say back in the day when he played Pete Maravich. You let Pete get his, and you slow down the rest. You're not going to stop Reed Shepard, but they've got 3 players scoring 17 and over. You got Ryan Davidson and Clay Sizemore getting 21 and 17. You hold those kids under 10 tonight, and you've got a chance.
Yeah, this Jaguars basketball team, I mean, it's incredible. They have scored over 100 points 3 times this year, and in 2 other games scored 98 and 99. Their other 2 games scored 89, and they're undefeated this year. Their closest game was, against Clay County, 99-74. They did have a game they won by 2 points in overtime versus Cupcalf. But, this team is just unreal right now. And they've got it going from, as you said, players from all over. And it's not just Reed Shepard. They've got some really talented players. And you really have to credit, I think, what Nate Valentine has done. Of course, Nate was an 11th region coach for quite some time. He was the head coach over at Lexington Christian Academy from 2014 to 2019, where he compiled a record of 110 wins and 51 losses over 5 seasons. And he is a really good basketball coach. He's from London.
That's why he went home.
He went back home, and he has ended up in a really good spot as his Jaguars are undefeated, and they have got a dandy of a ball club. So our Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the night for Madison Southern. You got to knock down, I think, at least 8 or more three-pointers tonight, and you got to have, I would think, at least 3 guys in double figures tonight for Austin Newton's team. That is your Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game. Jack Burford Chevrolet on the bypass in Richmond. Visit jackburford.com to see the entire inventory at Jack Burford Chevrolet.
Now, another thing Southern does so well is on defense. They take a lot of charges. If they can get these players out of control just a little bit and get some guys in foul trouble, that is another key that can lead to an Eagle victory tonight against the number 4 team in the state.
We are live here at Madison Southern High School. You have been tuned in to the Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance pregame show. Like a good neighbor, Jerry Goebel and State Farm are there. Visit jerrygoebelinsurance.com to learn more.
Help. Let this competition reflect mutual respect.
Turn it over to JT Elliott, the PA announcer for tonight's game. And we'll get a shot of here, the flag dropping down here to the left of us for the national anthem.
Tonight's presentation of colors is being brought to you by the Madison Southern High School Air Force JROTC Commander Audrey Waldron, Cadet Captain Siler Edwards, Cadet First Lieutenant Ernest Bryan, Cadet Captain Luke Daughtry. Please remain standing until the color guard has exited the floor.
Madison Southern and North Laurel here on WBON TV. Appreciate you being with us here, folks, as we are live here in Berea, masked up and socially distanced. We ask you to please do your part to try to slow down the spread of this coronavirus, especially here if you're a high school basketball fan or a basketball fan in general. We want to see these COVID cases go down, and by doing that, we got to wear our mask, wash our hands, social distance, do all that good stuff to try to slow down the spread of this thing. Now back over to Mr. Elliott with the starting lineups for tonight's game.
Basketball matchup featuring the visiting North Laurel Jaguars and your Madison Southern Eagles. Let's meet your starting lineups. First, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Jaguars of North Laurel High School. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore, number 3, Reed Shepard. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 10, Clay Sizemore. At guard, a 6' sophomore, number 23, Brody Brock. At forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 24, Ryan Davidson. And at forward, a 6'2" junior, number 44, Caden Harris. The Jaguars are led by head coach Nate Valentine. The starting lineup for your Madison Southern Eagles. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 0, Trent DeVries. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 1, Jay Rose. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 4, Zach Hudson. At guard, a 5'8" junior, number 11, Walt Smith. And the man in the middle at center, a 6'4" sophomore, number 54, Brett Ursland. Your Eagles are led by head coach Austin Newton.
Thanks to J.T. Elliott, the PA announcer here at Madison Southern High School. It's basketball time here in Berea, as the Jaguars will have the opening possession here tonight.
You missed the coin flip.
I don't ever know when they do it.
I know it.
Kind of squeeze it in.
I think they do it in secret.
But I guess the Jaguars won the toss and elect to receive, Don.
That's what it is.
Here is Shepard in the corner. Quick 3 up. That didn't take long. 3 is good. It's up and in by Brody Brock. Some really good sophomores on both of these teams. There's one right there for Madison Southern. Can't answer with the 3, but Hudson gets his own rebound. Drives in. Plays it off to Ursland. Ursland gets the basket, but is called for the travel.
Yeah. He bunny hopped in the paint. One too many steps.
That may be a spot that Southern can attack. Ursland's got some good size.
Yes, he does.
Hezekiah Fogel off the bench, good size. They may be able to get some easy baskets underneath. Here's a deflection and a steal. Jay Rose with the deflection. Stolen away by Walter Smith. Rose at the other end, can't finish, and here comes the Jaguars back the other way.
Like you said, it's been an issue all season long for Mad South. Can't get the basket to fall. We get off travel.
One travel on each team as the Jaguars turn it back over to Madison Southern.
2 turnovers now in 3 possessions for North Laurel.
Austin Newton changing up the starting lineup. No Jaden Adams in there tonight. Walter Smith will clear it out. Shepard on him defensively.
Comes to travel.
Ball, threw it away. Turns it over. North Laurel back the other way. It's Sizemore. Right underneath. Easy 2. Up and in by Davidson and Austin Newton.
Yep.
A quick timeout. I like the timeout, though, Don. You've seen enough already. You want to calm your guys down. You know this is a big game, and you want to make sure your guys are under control. Walt, the last time down with the bad turnover. As you can see here, Walt driving down the sideline. Nobody there. He threw it right into traffic. And on the other end, North Laurel An easy dish underneath for two, and they lead 5-0.
Southern lost their player underneath the basket for the easy layup. You can't have those mistakes against any team, much less the number 4 ranked team in the state of Kentucky.
North Laurel doing what South Laurel did a couple of weeks ago. They play Madison Southern tonight. They'll play Madison Central this weekend. The only difference being that they'll play Southern here, and then they'll play Central at home on Saturday. That is, if Central can field enough players to play that game over the weekend.
Yeah, it's been an issue the last couple of weeks for Coach Feldhouse and his team, but they're home tonight in a big 11th region matchup.
Yeah, Central tonight taking on Lafayette. That game also live streamed on the WBON TV Facebook page. We are live here at this game on the Roku channel, YouTube, website, and also on the WBON TV Facebook stream. As the Eagles try to get on the board, they trail 5-0. It's Walter Smith up the floor. Nice feed to Hudson inside Ursuline. Across to DeVries, open three, coming off, rebound to Jay Rose. The sophomore tries to lay it off for Hudson, another turnover, and the Jaguars back the other way. Walter Smith showing off his athletic ability. How about Walter Smith, the district player of the year in football? And this kid, Don, I'm calling it right now. He's got potential to be some Mr. Football votes for next year.
He should. No, his size hurts him in that category, but the kid has all heart.
Three-pointer. Too hard. DeVries one-on-one down the other end against Shepard. Drives in, got it blocked, and the Jaguars try to save it in bounds. It will stay here with Mad South on this end, where the Eagles trail 5-0, a minute and 33 seconds into the opening period.
North Laurel trying to speed up Madison Southern, forcing turnovers early.
Hudson in the corner, drives into the defense, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Sizemore. Didn't see much there, Don, but I'm sure Austin Newton will take it for his team as they try to get the lid off the basket early in the first quarter. They come into Smith in the backcourt. He'll cross the timeline with the Eagles trailing at 5-0. 6:22 left to play in the first quarter. Smith guarded by Shepard. Jay Rose, a deep three. It's good. Rose showing that there are some more good sophomores in this contest. He steps in for a long three-pointer. At the other end, it's a three coming off from North Laurel's
Shepard.
Davidson. It was Davidson that missed a three.
24.
Smith at the other end can't finish. Hudson the rebound. Out to Rose. Another three. Same spot. This one no good. Ursuline the rebound.
Nice job on the inside.
He can't finish. Battle for it. Ursuline trying to get the ball back, and it's North Laurel's Davidson who outlet to Shepard. Shepard drives in. Nice move, but can't hit the bunny. Ball's tipped around. Out of bounds off of Southern, Don.
Yep, stay there, but I like what they're doing in the middle. As we said earlier, Southern may have an advantage in the middle tonight as the big man comes out.
Take a look at that Jay Rose three-pointer. Eagles going some man-to-man here. A little, maybe a 1-3-1 extended out in the corner. It's a three by Sizemore. Short. Rebound to Hudson. Hudson on the attack. Gets it across the court. Now over to Smith. Walter Smith to DeVries. Back to Smith. 5-3 Jaguars had the early lead. 5:20 to play in the opening period at Madison Southern. Jaden Adams checks in. His three-pointer no good, and back the other way come the Jaguars. Shepard going to work on Smith. Gets inside, kind of slips and falls. Doesn't matter. Knocks down the J. It's 7-3 Jaguars. Eagles quickly attacking it. DeVries to Rose, steps into a three. It's open, it comes off. Hudson, another offensive rebound. Finds a cutting Adams. Adams had it stripped away.
No foul.
They're going to say it's off of Adams.
Yes. Wow. Nice cut on the offensive side for Madison Southern, but got to control it.
Now Michael Bannister going to check in for Smith. The Eagles going to try to find someone that can at least try to stay in front of Reed Shepard. That's a very tough task. The sophomore for the Jaguars goes underneath to Davidson, out to Sizemore. Three is up, coming off. Offensive rebound for the Jaguars. Kicked over to Sizemore again. This time the three goes down, and Clayton, make that Clay Sizemore the junior, knocks down the three. It's 10-3. And Don, we talked about it, one of the keys to the game for Mad South. You got to knock down the open shots. Had not done it to this point as Shepard tries to slam it home. Three-pointer does not go, but it gets it back. Count the basket and a foul. Wow. My goodness, if he would have put that one home, Don, showing off the athletic ability. The 6'3 sophomore Reed Shepard got the ball back. As we take another look here, Shepard going up, going right off the foot. of Bannister, right back to Shepard, right place, right time, and he draws the and one. And now North Laurel a chance to make this a 10-point lead. Shepard's free throw good. He's got 5. It's a 10-point advantage for North Laurel, 13-3. As the press now on, Hudson driving sideline and draws the foul. As Brody Brock, who knocked down an early 3 for North Laurel, commits the personal.
Tell you something that North Laurel does extremely well is ball movement.
Yeah.
On that offensive end.
Well, they got so many weapons, too. I mean, everybody can shoot the ball. Speaking of shooters, there's one for Mad South. It's DeVries. This one's too hard. Another rebound for Hudson. He has got all kinds of rebounds already here, and we're only halfway through the opening quarter. We'll get the stats at the end of the first quarter from Hugh Davis and WL Stats. Here's Hudson with it on the left wing. Back up top, Adams. Adams will work inside, lost the handle. Another turnover by the Eagles. And Sizemore will go up the floor to Shepard. Reed, a nice feed underneath. Davidson can't finish, and the ball tipped out of bounds by North Laurel. Back over to Madison Southern.
Southern down 10, but it just doesn't seem like 10.
Yeah.
A few turnovers have led to the 10-point advantage.
And some open shots that they've not been able to knock down, which has been their story all year long. Here's DeVries. The Eagles have numbers. Pass is deflected, stolen away. Long pass up the floor. Davidson gets inside. Tough shot. Good defense by Bannister. Rebound to Hudson. Eagles have numbers. Hudson lays it off to Rose. Jay gets inside off the glass. Too hard, but a foul going to be called on Reed Shepard, I believe, underneath.
Again, Madison Southern not able to hit the shot. The easy basket underneath, you were thinking, can't get it to fall. It's going to be a long night if these baskets do not fall.
Yeah, and and that's one thing about this Eagles basketball team, Don. They move the ball well themselves, but, again, the shots have been either really hot or really cold tonight to start this game. They've been cold. Rose has all 4 points for Southern as he's at the line for another free throw.
Perhaps that's an omen for the second half.
And this one good as well. Rose has got 5. Eagles with 5. They trail by 8. In the corner, Sizemore double teamed. Good defense by the Eagles. They give it up to Davidson underneath. Missed another layup. Got it back. Spins inside. Tough shot as he gets it over Simpson. And it's back to a 10-point lead.
Nice job by the big man inside. Didn't give up on it for North Laurel. And
DeVries picked up his dribble. Now it's Simpson, double team. Nice look to Hudson. Turnaround jumper off the glass. Too hard. A rebound to the Jaguars. Davidson will give it up, and it's going to be a charge. That's one thing that you mentioned in the pregame, Don, that Southern does so well is they will step in there and put their body on the line and take the charge. They do right there as the turnover will give it back to Madison Southern. And Harris, along with number 4, Dotson, will check back in for the Jaguars. And Nate Valentine, Davidson, and Sizemore will have a seat.
Now, that's something Coach Newton learned from Coach Newbauer under his days at EKU is to charge how big a momentum changer it can be.
Bannister had it stolen away. Ball's loose, and it's stolen away by North Laurel. Another Eagles turnover as driving inside Brody Brock. He lost the handle. Back over to Madison Southern.
But Madison Southern inching closer to 10 turnovers here early in this one.
Got to handle the pressure for North Laurel. You know, one thing, they don't have a ton of size, the Jaguars don't, but they've got a lot of length.
Quick.
They got a lot of long arms, lanky defenders, and they're quick to the basketball.
Yes, they get big on it in that trap.
Smith gets inside the press. Nice feed, but good deflection by Harris.
There it is
again. The Eagles
again.
will keep it.
The active hands, the active arms, get out, deflect balls.
Simpson will inbound in there with Rose, DeVries, Smith, and Ursuline. They come in up top to Smith. Walter gets inside, out to Rose. Deep, 3 in the corner. Short, and the rebound, Shepard. Another good look for Mad South that would not go down. Shepard from the free throw line extended. Couldn't knock it down. Offensive rebound, North Laurel out in the corner. 3 on the way. This one no good. Simpson coming in for the big rebound. And the outlet to Smith for Madison Southern. Trailing it by 10. Smith gets inside. Now works his way to the baseline. Picks up his dribble. In trouble. Nice feed to Ursuline, who lays it in.
Nice look. Nice play. Maybe that is what the Eagles need to get going.
Shepard driving in.
Turnover.
And nice little kind of tip of the head there, Don, as he took the contact to make sure the officials saw it. Don, our man William Moorfield of a prep spin, turning his sin tonight.
Yes.
William has been under the weather. He's feeling better.
Has.
They're going to be back in action tomorrow as well with some big games over in Lexington Catholic. I think they got the Lady Knights in action tomorrow night. 15-7 your score, an 8-point lead for North Laurel here in the opening quarter. Come into Davidson in the corner, just checked back in the game, driving in on Ursuline. Good defense, and the Eagles get the rebound. As Smith quickly back up the floor. He'll lay it off to DeVries in the corner. Trent, step back three. Short again.
Southern doesn't need to fall in love with the three-pointer right now. Ball fake, go to the basket.
When the threes aren't falling, that's what you've got to do. They've had a ton of good looks. Again, they're just not going in.
They're not falling. Make him. They're going to let you have that shot later in the game.
Sizemore steps into a three. It's good. He's got a couple of them here in the opening quarter, and it's up to an 11-point lead for the Jaguars, 18-7, under 90 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Ursuline to Simpson, over to Holbrook, who just checked in the game for the first time for Austin Newton's Eagles. Nobody picks up Walter Smith. He'll knock down the three.
Eagles can hit the three.
And they're giving it to him.
When they give it to him like that, especially, and you see.
That ball turned over. North Laurel turns it over. Back to Madison Southern as we see here on the replay. Walter Smith, nobody picks him up. I'll knock it down. That's the first shot attempt from Walter here in the game. And Walt, the junior.
Eagles have a chance now to cut this lead to 6 after being down by many.
DeVries, little head fake on Davidson. Gets inside, tough move. Too hard off the glass. DeVries scoreless here in the opening quarter as Davidson will bring it up for North Laurel. Over to Sizemore, who's had a really good opening quarter for Nate Valentine. Pass deflected off of Ursuline, who came in. Good help defense by the sophomore. 18-10 score. The Eagles down by 8. Under 40 seconds to play in the opening period. Reed Shepard will throw it in. And we got a
legal screen, wasn't it?
Foul. I think Walt was holding.
Yeah, Walt grabbed that jersey.
Holding Messer, Cole Messer, the freshman. That's one thing about North Laurel, too, Don. They're good, but they're also very young.
Yes, they are. Yeah, Reed's only a sophomore. Shepard is.
Go inside.
Nice
Good
job.
defense
Yes.
by DeVries to step in and poke it away. Turned over again by North Laurel. Turnover's been an issue for both teams here in the first quarter.
Very nice post defense, though.
Under 30 seconds to play. Ursuline over to DeVries. Now up top to Walter Smith.
Hello.
Ursuline's got it up top. Just holding on to it, being patient. Now DeVries in the right wing, guarded by Davidson. Trent with now 10 seconds to play. Going to go one-on-one. Now pass it off in the corner to Holbrook. Holbrook up top to Ursuline. Brett, nobody picks him up. He'll fire the three and knock it down as the first quarter comes to an end.
Look at Newton. He's excited for his big man.
Ursuline showing the confidence as he knocks down the triple to cut the lead down to 5 at the end of 1 on your Citizens Guarantee Bank scoreboard. It's North Laurel 18, Madison Southern 13. We'll come back in 1 minute here live on WKXO and WBON TV.
All roads lead to CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff have the experience and knowledge to get your vehicle running at its peak performance, whether it's a small two-door sedan or a souped-up diesel truck. And with CT Diesel Performance, you don't have to worry about dealing with the big dealership prices. They will work with you and tell you what the problem is and help you find a solution. When it's time to have your vehicle serviced, remember, all roads lead to CT Diesel Performance, just off exit 97 in Richmond.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
Back here at Madison Southern, second quarter about to begin. A big three from Brett Ursuline at the end of the first quarter, Don. Cuts that lead to just 5 for North Laurel, and the Eagles will get the ball here to begin the second quarter.
Down 5. Now, early in the first quarter, it appeared it was going to be a lot worse. Eagles resilient, coming back.
Ursuline with 5 in the first period, as did Jay Rose have 5, 3 for Walter Smith. Here's Adams with it for the Eagles. Now coming off the bench, the senior guard in the corner to Jay Rose. He'll pump fake, drive baseline. Good strong move, hangs and finishes. A nice move by Rose. He's got 7, and it's a 3-point lead for the Jaguars. Sizemore, open 3, comes off. Smith couldn't grab the rebound, and it's Reed Shepard, the super sophomore, with it for the Jaguars. Davidson, nice move, and it drops down in the basket after rolling around for a moment. Back to a 5-point edge for North Laurel. Smith, drive in, lost the handle, and we're going to have a jump ball, tie-up. And Coach Newton telling his guys to slow down. They get a little bit too ahead of themselves, Don.
Yes, they were. He was a little bit out of control, but I like the intensity I'm seeing from Madison Southern.
Well, this is an important game. Listen, you want to hang around with this team and give yourself a shot. And the turnovers that we've seen in the first quarter by Mad South are going to make it more difficult as Sizemore gets in the corner. This 3 comes off. Big rebound by Ursuline. Outlet to Adams. Him and Rose convert on it, and that ball out of bounds. Another turnover.
Touched the baseline.
That's now 10 turnovers here in the first quarter and a minute of play in the second quarter by Madison Southern. The Jaguars have 6, so 16 turnovers here in the first 9 minutes of play by the two teams combined.
I like Madison Southern getting the ball off the rebound and get going, get in transition. Don't allow the Jaguars to get defense set up.
Davidson, pump fakes, driving baseline, out to Sizemore. His 3, this time good. Such a pretty shot from Clay Sizemore. He's now got 9 in the game, and he's knocked down 3 3-pointers.
Like you said, you can worry all you want about Reed Shepard. They've got other players.
Eagles nearly turn it over. Adams able to come to it. Now Jaden in the corner to DeVries. Trent will pump fake. Up top to Adams as the Eagles slow it down by 8. Nice feed inside to Brett Ursuline.
That's dark.
Oh, Coach Newton doesn't like the call. The defender was moving a bit as he come up under Brett, and then Brett made the pass as well into the corner.
I think the defender was moving for fear of injury. You know, he's afraid the big boy is going to fall on him and hurt him, so I thought it was a good call.
Coach Newton didn't like it. Shepard at the other end, kicked in the corner. Sizemore, another 3. It's good. He's got 4 here in the first half. Timeout, Austin Newton. Eagles down by 11, and a quick 6 points by Sizemore to get it back to double digits. We'll take it with them. Come back in 30 seconds. We're live on WKXO and WBON TV.
At the Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options.
Back here on WKXO and WBON TV, Madison Southern only trailed by 5 coming into this quarter, but a quick back-to-back 3-pointers by Sizemore has pushed the lead back to 11 for North Laurel. Here's Smith as they beat the pressure. Walter in trouble to Rose in the wing. Rose driving in. Jay hangs off the glass. No good. Ursuline right there for the putback. Rose and Ursuline each with 7. And the deficit back down to 9, Don.
That's where Southern's going to have to try to get it, is in the middle against this defense.
That's an offensive foul as Walter Smith steps in to take it. Second charge taken already by Madison Southern. The Jaguars have taken one of their own here in the opening half.
Yeah, that takes points off the board and gives you a little momentum now if you're Mad South. And
got to just keep playing. Play through the adversity. That's what Austin Newton's trying to tell his guys. Play through the adversity. And how about the sophomore Brett Ursuline? You know, a kid that didn't see much playing time that first week, but Austin Newton's confidence in his sophomore big man has just continued to increase as they have gone throughout the first 3 weeks of the season. Here's Smith. Clear up the floor over to Rose. Nice feed over to Hudson. Adams thought about a 3, won't take it. He'll back it out, circled it around, get a screen from Adams. Jaden will drive in, out to Rose, driving baseline. Jay spins away from the defense, out to Smith. Walter drives in, hangs off the glass and in. Nice finish by Walter Smith as he hangs in the air, showing off the athleticism once again. It's 26-19, Jaguars with the lead. Shepard, nice feed inside, and a reach-in foul call on Hudson.
It was an excuse me foul, but it was a foul, and it's now number 5 on the Eagles.
Brock will inbound as Hezekiah Fogel, the junior, another really good player with potential for Madison Southern. Just got to get some experience under his belt.
Some good size.
He'll come in for Ursuline and driving baseline and kicked out. Now it's a 3 on the way. Comes off. Good rebound by Jay Rose, and Rose will attack down the left sideline for Austin Newton and the Eagles. Down by 7. A lazy pass.
Yes.
Good job by Walter Smith as Shepard will hang and finish for 2.
A sloppy pass. Can't have those in games like this.
Eagles hanging tough. Smith gets through the defense.
That's a kick.
And kick ball on Shepard as the Eagles will keep possession. 28-19, 9-point lead. Madison Southern down, but with the basketball. Here's Smith across the timeline over to Jay Rose. Rose lost the handle. Feed inside to Adams. Jaden, tough shot. Won't go down, and Shepard claims the board for North Laurel. Reed on the attack. Nice feed inside. Lays it off, and one opportunity coming up for number 20, Chase Keene. And he'll shoot the free throw down, make it 30-19, back to an 11-point lead for North Laurel.
2 things on this possession. Down on the offensive side, Southern's got to go into the contact,
don't
not
fade
away.
away.
Don't fade away. Get the foul, get the call. Down here, you've got to find a player. You can't let them be that open in the paint.
Free throw is good, so the three-point play converted. Largest lead of the ball game. A 12-point advantage for the Jaguars now, as Walter Smith will bring it up the floor. Walt over to Adams. Jaden will slow it down. He'll get it up top to DeVries. Trent looking over the right wing to Smith. Eagles have gone small. Basically 4 guards and a bigger guard, if you will, and Jay Rose in there as the tallest player on the floor. DeVries for 3. Corner triple comes off, and the rebound fought for.
He's out of bounds.
No whistle. The player did step on the line. Must have saved it in bounds. Didn't have a good angle at it.
Yeah, the official, I don't think, saw it.
Shepard driving in on Hudson and lays it in.
And it's 2 points.
33-19. Eagles trying to keep it close here. Get some of these open shots to fall. Jay Rose driving baseline and a blocking foul, I believe, called against that number 11?
No.
Number 15 for North Laurel. That's Kyler Elza.
Sophomore.
Yeah, their entire team is basically sophomores.
It is, and a lot of young players on this floor tonight.
1 senior for North Laurel. Only 1 senior, or 2 seniors for Madison Southern that get playing time. So both these teams extremely young.
Got to be better. Yeah, a lot of youth on this floor, both teams.
Adams and DeVries, the 2 seniors for Mad South, as Hudson, the other Hudson, Braden, will check in now for the Eagles. Adams will throw it in. He'll come in to Hudson. Gets a screen, and Hudson picked up his dribble, finds his brother Zach. Zach, nice move, but couldn't finish. And a rebound to Shepard.
Had the ball knocked loose just a little bit, and he wasn't able to finish.
Reed gets a screen, now going to work one-on-one against Adams. Gets inside, hangs over the defender, can't finish. Ball's tipped around, it's loose, now picked up by Elza. Over to Shepard, now Sizemore. Pump fake's got to be on him. He's knocked down 3 3-pointers already. And a feed inside.
Newt is fired up.
He wanted to charge, but didn't get the call. Instead, it'll be free throws for Chase Keene.
Yeah.
And Austin Newton, man, he is fired up. He wants this win for his team. He knows that all eyes are here in Berea tonight because of the Jaguars traveling down and Reed Shepard. But, I think what the most impressive thing about Shepard is here in the first half, he knows the defense is keying on him.
Yes, every night.
He draws the defenders, and that's what's making these other teammates so good is he is not a selfish player. He will get other guys involved.
That's right. He could be the kid that wants to take and force it and get up 28 shots a night, but he gets everybody involved, as you said, and, his father was that way as well.
Jay Rose up the floor down the sideline. Rose behind the back dribble in the corner. Hudson's got it. Lays it off to Simpson, but he's lost the handle.
Yep.
Eagles will keep it as that was an easy opportunity missed by Madison Southern.
Now, I'm really impressed with the North Laurel offense they run.
Yeah.
They are a true 4 out, one in offensive team.
Adams has got it for Madison Southern on the right wing. Extended, picked up by Sizemore. Jaden working around the defense in the corner to Hudson. Now back to Adams. He'll work it in. Out to Rose. Jay drives. Nice move on the baseline now. Hangs, and they're going to call a travel on Jay Rose.
Yeah, he shuffled there when he sat. But if you watch this offensive set, they're going to have 4 guys on the three-point line.
And they can all 3 knock it, or all 4 can knock it down.
Yeah, they're outside the three-point line. There are no long twos in this offense.
Here is Shepard, the sophomore. Quiet night points-wise thus far, but again, he's been getting his teammates involved. He'll drive here, now kick it out in the corner. 3 from Sizemore. Again, it is good. You got to keep a body on Sizemore. 2:10 to play, and the lead is ballooned to 18. Hudson on the attack. Nice finish by Hudson. Austin Newton wanting to foul. Might have a good argument there as the layup good off the glass. Shepard now on the attack. Out to Elza for 3. It's good. They've got everybody knocking down triples. It's 40-21. Holbrook now up the floor. And he lost the handle. It'll stay with Matt South as the Eagles try to keep it close here in the first half, Don.
And, North Laurel, even though they're almost doubling the Eagles, they're still playing defense like it's a close game.
Yeah.
This is a good opportunity for Mass Southern to face a very good team and get better. Win or lose or draw tonight, they're playing tough competition.
They come into Ursuline, now back to DeVries. Trent in the corner to Holbrook, back to DeVries as the Eagles try to get their top scorer going. Not much for Trent here in this ball game. In the corner, Holbrook's got it. Grant picked up his dribble, now going to throw it across the floor to nobody. Nobody there, and another Eagles turnover.
They airmailed that one, and good idea, just a little too high. 90 seconds left before halftime, and what started this quarter as close quarter, Michael, has ballooned up.
Yeah, and I said earlier today, the scoreboard might have trouble keeping up tonight, and it has for the most part. 61 points already scored. North Laurel gets up and down the floor, and they love to shoot the 3 ball.
Nice deflection down low.
DeVries to Simpson inside. Now out to Holbrook. They'll get it over to DeVries. Trent going to work in, gets a screen from Ursuline. Ball's loose. Ursuline's picked it back up. Out to Hudson. Braden puts his dribble down, and he's fouled. Going to be fouled by number 14, Ashton Reynolds, another sophomore.
As you said, it's just sophomore crazy on this team.
So Hudson will shoot the free throws. 40-21. First one up and good. It's Braden again trying to keep his team tight. It's Braden, Hudson, Holbrook, Ursuline, Simpson, and DeVries in the game for Madison Southern. Samantha Burford will talk to Austin Newton at the half, get his first half thoughts. As they get it up to Shepard, he'll slow it down for North Laurel. In the corner, Sizemore, pump fake, gets the defender in the air. 3-pointer off this time. And the rebound to Ursuline as the Eagles try to cut it down to 16, maybe 15 with a 3. DeVries behind an Ursuline screen. Nice. Finally gets it going. Knocks down the triple.
Nice.
40-25. Jaguars lead. Shepard lays it off. 2 points and in for Caden Harris.
A pretty assist.
And Reed just draws so much attention. You got to keep your eye on him, and gets his easy point for his teammate. DeVries gets it here, double teamed. Gets around the defender. Out in the corner to Holbrook. Now back to Hudson. Back to Holbrook. Grant drives in. They want to shoot it to Hudson. And Hudson runs over a defender. They're going to call a travel.
Well,
might not have been a bad thing there,
that stops the fast break, so we'll take that.
Yeah, it would have been an easy 2 at the other end. 2-on-1 fast break for North Laurel. Instead, the turnover will at least force them to bring it up the floor, and Southern can set up their defense.
Yep.
Harris will inbound. And Smith got a deflection. It'll stay with North Laurel. 4.5 now to play in the first half.
A little cornerback activity there, deflection on the pass.
Harris going to come in to Shepard. Shepard to Sizemore. 3 up in the corner is no good, but a foul called as Walter Smith coming out on Ashton Reynolds, runs him over, and Reynolds will draw the foul. 3 free throws coming up to end this half. And for all the things that the Eagles have done right, Don, here in this first half, the turnovers and everything else have really helped North Laurel build this lead.
Yep.
Reynolds missed the first free throw. We'll have the first half stats for you coming up on the Bishop Small Engine Repair halftime show. Reynolds.
Hardest thing in the world to do.
Yeah.
Shoot a free throw in front of a gym like this all by your lonesome.
Even with the COVID crowd and not everybody being here, still a tough thing to do as he knocks down 2 of 3, and Samantha Burford will talk to Austin Newton as we hear from the head coach of the Eagles with his first half thoughts.
Hi, Coach. I got a lot of questions for you tonight, but we're going to limit
any
it.
answers for you.
Of course you do. Okay, you know this North Laurel team is going to run it up and down the floor. They are hitting it up at the 3-point line. They're going inside the paint. Tell us how you feel like your team's doing. Are you stopping Shepard? Are you stopping Sizemore? Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I don't know how many Shepard has, but we're not executing what we've practiced. Our goal is to try to hold them under 70 points somehow. So they've scored 98, 96 in several games, and our goal was to try to slow them down, and they're on pace for 86. So we're a long way away. And then they're baiting us into taking some quick shots offensively, and that's what they do with their pressure. So nothing that we've talked about, we've executed in the first half.
Yeah, one of the keys to the game has been you got to stop the turnovers. How do you feel like your team's doing in that regard?
As far as us turning the ball over, I haven't seen the stats, but I'm sure we have a ton. Our guards are not taking care of the ball, and we're getting trapped, and everybody's running away from the action when they should be coming back toward the ball. So we got a lot to talk about here at halftime.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go on that, okay? Thanks a lot. All right, we're going to take that 3-minute commercial break, and when we come back, we'll hear all the halftime statistics, possibly stats you already know, right after this message.
Citizens Guarantee Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guarantee Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guarantee Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Hometown Dental prides themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology. In a time where safety and their customers' well-being is of the highest importance, Hometown Dental is taking every precaution necessary, like by allowing patients to fill out their paperwork online before coming in for their first visit. Visit HometownDentalRichmond.com to see what sets Hometown Dental apart from the rest. They accept most insurances and want you to know they are here to help. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, or visit their offices in Stanford and Lancaster.
For your car, home, farm, or business, Linville Insurance offers preferred pricing from more than 40 top-rated companies. With our state-of-the-art technology, we do business the way you want it, virtually, where everything is handled electronically, or in person at one of our 2 locations. Linville Insurance, where our values haven't changed. Treat people the way you want to be treated, always do what's right, help others, and give good advice. That's what you can expect from Linville Insurance. Come see what makes Linville Insurance unlike any other agency in the area. Call or click today.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, x-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Madison HVAC is everything you would want a service company to be. The cold weather is here, and it's a great time to have your heating and air unit looked at by the professionals of Madison HVAC. Their upfront pricing won't leave you with any financial surprises once the job is complete. Their team of experts is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because you don't get to choose when you have a heating and air conditioning emergency. Visit MadisonHVACR.com and see why so many have chosen them as their source for heating and cooling.
We're back here on WKXO and WBON TV. It's now time for the Bishop's Small Engine Repair halftime show. At Bishop's, the variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit bishopssmallenginerepair.com and search all the latest brands available at Bishop's on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. At the half, it's 43-25 North Laurel as we look back at some of the highlights of the first half. And Reed Shepherd and the Eagles got it going early on a three-pointer on their opening possession, and done. They knocked down a total of 7 three-pointers there in the first half. 5 of them coming from Clay Sizemore, who had 15 points, 9 points from Reed Shepherd to go along with 6 rebounds and 8 assists. So a near triple-double in the first half for Shepherd. Oh, and by the way, he had 3 steals and 2 blocks as well for North Laurel. 8 points and 4 rebounds for Ryan Davidson there in the first half. And then you get 3 points from Brody Brock, a point from Ashton Reynolds, 3 points from Elza, and then 2 points from Chase Keene. So North Laurel are doing a really good job of spreading it around and getting everybody involved. For Madison Southern, 7 points each from Brett Ursuline and Jay Rose, 5 points from Walter Smith, 3 from Trent DeVries, and 3 points from Braden Hudson to round out the scoring for Austin Newton's Eagles. And Don, a first half that I'm sure Austin Newton and his team would like to have back, because Newton had a game plan coming into tonight, and they have not executed.
They have not, and like you said, 15 turnovers in this first half doesn't help. And when a team is shooting nearly 50% for the game, add 15 turnovers to that, and your team shooting 32%, that's still disaster for a 15-point lead, 18-point lead.
Our halftime stats sponsored by Lakes Funeral Home and Cremation Services here in Berea. Lakes Funeral Home is there to take care of you when it matters most. 25-43, Eagles down by 18 at the half. And look at some of these other stats. The turnovers for Madison Southern, 15 there in the first half, only 7 in the second quarter. But one thing that they did not do was force turnovers. They only had 8 turnovers forced there in the first half, and only 2 in the second quarter. And that's where things really got out of hand, as North Laurel scored 18 points in the paint, 20 points off turnovers, and 11 second chance points there in the first half to rack up those 43 in that first half over Madison Southern. And an 18-point lead. If you're Austin Newton, Don, what are you telling your guys right now as you come out for this third quarter?
You got to stop the turnovers. You have to limit turnovers. You know they're going to come at you with pressure. And like he said, when his guards get attacked at midcourt, everyone else is going down the floor and leaving the ball handler alone. You have to come back and help him, give him someone to throw to. On the defensive end, pregame I said you let one guy get all and
some things just
the
go
rest.
together.
Well, they have it. 15
like a burger.
for Shepherd, 9 and 8. Or Sizemore has 15, Shepherd has 8, Davidson has 9. So you've got to find a way to, control that scoring, and it's so tough. Their offense is so good, and they pass the ball so well.
Let's see if the Eagles can get recharged after that halftime break. As you need to recharge, make sure you get over to Batteries Unlimited in Richmond. When you need a battery or a recharge, head over to Batteries Unlimited on Commercial Drive, and they'll take good care of you, located over in Richmond. It's 43-25 at the half on your Citizens Guarantee Bank scoreboard. We'll take another commercial break and come back in 90 seconds. Folks, we're live here on WBON TV and WKXO.
I'm Michelle, And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
We're back here on WKXO and WBON TV. Donald Foster and Michael Watkins here with you. Our coverage of this game here tonight is sponsored by People's Bank. With more locations in Madison County than anyone else, it's People's Bank. And you can check out, there's several locations in Madison County and see why the great people of this county choose People's Bank. The Eagles will get the ball to begin this third quarter. Southern will have DeVries, Rose, Smith, Ursuline, and Hudson to start the period.
We are waiting on the officials to come back out. That is the hold-up. First 3 minutes of the quarter, first 3 minutes of the half, so important. Any basketball coach will tell you that.
I think if you're Austin Newton's team, you want to try to get this deficit down to 10 or below before this fourth quarter to really give yourselves a shot at trying to come back in this game.
Yeah, if it's 15, 16 again, going into the fourth, it's going to be a big hill to climb. So, see what Walt Smith and the Eagles can do.
Eagles across the timeline with it. That's not a good way to start as Smith gives it right to Reed Shepard, and Shepard lays it in at the other end. A quick, easy 2 off the turnover, and it's a 20-point lead for the Jaguars.
North Laurel is a very good team. See why they're ranked 4th.
Lays it off to Hudson. Hudson drives in for 2. 45-27, a good answer by Madison Southern following the turnover. You want to try to string some baskets together as now Smith gets the steal. Walter with numbers on the drive, lays it off to Ursuline, and Ursuline just couldn't get a hold of it.
Deflected.
Now Shepard at the other end. Little Euro step move. Ball will not drop, but it ends up in the hands of Shepard again on the left wing. Long pass over to Brock for 3. His three-pointer no good. And Davidson gets the rebound for North Laurel. Shepard, little head fake action. Step back 3. Man.
Nice.
That is good. He knocks down the triple. It has some words for Hudson after knocking it down. This kid's going to be really good. He's been offered by Iowa, I believe. Kansas has been looking at him. Rose drives in, an offensive foul.
Well, in the last few months, he's been offered Iowa, Iona, Rick Pitino, and High Point. And who's at High Point?
W. Smith.
W. Smith. You know these Kentucky coaches know all about him and the bloodline.
But you know who hasn't offered him yet?
EKU.
Well, Kentucky. But yeah, this kid would fit in perfectly in the A.W. Hamilton system.
Put him with Marino and Cooper Robb.
So look back at that three-pointer he hit just a moment ago. Kind of had to hesitate and double pump with it, but still knocked it down as it's now a 21-point lead. And Don, I think, again, what's the most impressive thing about him is when you get all this hype, especially at a young age. He's only a sophomore.
That's what I was going to say.
It can start to get into your head a little bit, but he's still able to get his teammates involved as here he is getting it to Davidson, and Ursuline goes up high and gets the foul.
Back to your point, though, he's not letting it go to his head. Having a family such as his with Jeff Shepard, who played for Kentucky, and his mother who played, and they're keeping him leveled.
48-27, 21-point advantage for North Laurel as everybody gets involved on cleaning up the perspiration on the floor. They come in the corner. Sizemore for three. This one too hard, but a rebound to Harris. Now Shepard's got it. Looking inside. Back to Reed. Shepard going to work on Bannister near the timeline. It's a screen. Nice feed inside to Davidson, but it's deflected out. And inbounding it for North Laurel, number 23, Brody Brock, another sophomore.
You know, can you imagine Shepard gaining some more inches between here and his senior season?
Goes up high to get it here. Bannister right there with him. Ursuline steps up in on the screen. Shepard double teamed. Tries to get rid of it. Up top to Harris. Harris, one dribble, now lays it off for Brock. Brock gets in trouble and threw it away. Hudson gets the steal. Hudson on the attack for Southern. Out to DeVries. Open three. Gotta have it. Too hard. Another shot that just won't go down. Then Ursuline picks up the foul. Yes, Trent DeVries, Don. For Southern to have a chance tonight, they needed a big performance from him and just unable to get their leading scorer going. DeVries there in the first half was 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from deep.
And he said the threes are not falling at a good rate for Matt Southern, and turnovers, and now frustration fouls.
Yeah, only 30.8% from the three-point line there in the first half, whereas North Laurel shot 44%. Shepard driving in, kicks it over in the corner, now fed inside to Harris. Going to work in, lays it off to Davidson, and we've got a tie-up. Possession arrow will keep it on this end.
But, you know, this is a good game for Madison Southern. Get out there, play some good competition.
I mean, again, and after one quarter, they were down by 5. And if the shots are falling, which you can say that about any game, but Sizemore, speaking of shots falling, I could hit 5 threes in the first half. Misses here, gets it back, and threw it away. Hudson sneaks in for the steal. Really good game for Hudson. Not a ton of points, but he's got a lot of rebounds and deflections and steals as Adams has got it for Southern. He'll drive in, lay it off for Hudson. Three-pointer, in and out. And the rebound back the other way for North Laurel.
Like you said all season long, they've had good looks. They're just not falling for Madison Southern.
Shepard in the corner to Hudson. Pump fakes, drives in, and an offensive foul. It was Davidson who got the ball for North Laurel and runs over Hudson. And it'll be turned over back to the Eagles.
Down in Richmond, Madison Central handling Lafayette in 11th region matchup.
You're not sure who all is able to play for the Indians tonight, but they'll be seeing this North Laurel team over the weekend. Bannister.
Can you imagine both teams at full power in that one?
Shepard got the block. That's his now 3rd block of the game. He's also got 3 steals, and Nate Valentine wants to talk it over. Full timeout for the Jaguars. They lead 48-27. We'll come back in 1 minute here live on WKXO, CBS Radio, and WBON TV.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Back on WKXO and WBON TV, Nathaniel Jordan says, "Let's go Jags," cheering from West Virginia for Reed and Ryan. And Brent Harris talking about the Eagles taking the charge there, and Caden Harris as well getting involved for North Laurel. It's 48-27, a 21-point lead. Davidson will inbound for the Jaguars. Come into Shepard. Simpson now on him defensively. Good length from Blake Simpson as they try to just mix up the defenders on Reed, Shepard, and now it's Davidson who draws the foul from Adams. This Jaguars team, Don, they are young, but they're confident. For such a young team to be as confident as they are early on in the season, putting up some huge numbers. Shepard has it knocked away, and then a foul called. Let's see who it's on. They're going to call it on Simpson. And Austin Newton can't believe it as Simpson was on the floor. I didn't see much contact from either player there, Don, but the whistle blew.
I thought it was a play on, and
yeah.
The officials thought otherwise, trying to get it. I guess they want to keep this game from getting chippy. I've seen a little chippiness going out there, some talking. Maybe they're trying to get hold of it.
Shepard gets around the defender, inside, nice feed, laying off, but a turnover, and it's DeVries back the other way. Trent hangs up, but again, he can't finish. And Hudson comes in for the steal, lays it off to DeVries again, and this time he's fouled. Trent DeVries, one of those games, Don, as a player, when you're the top scorer on a team, the opposing team is going to key on you. Tonight, DeVries just had a lot of good looks that have just not gone down.
And when the shots don't fall, you put a little more pressure on yourself. The team is counting on you to get some points, and you put that pressure on yourself. And right now he's feeling it, especially as a first-year player for this team.
DeVries, the senior, transferring down, has had some really big games. Had a 26-point performance in their opening game against, I think it was East Jessamine. Had 21 against Madison Central. Sizemore misses the three here. Offensive rebound for the Jaguars. Davidson will get it out on the wing. Now drives it back in, lays it off, and a foul called against Simpson again.
Again, another play on? He didn't affect the ball handler. Ball handler got the ball. He backed it out.
It'll be Davidson to inbound for North Laurel. Simpson on Shepard as they come into him in the backcourt. Now Reed over to Sizemore. Deep three this time. Too hard. And the rebound tipped out. Another chance for North Laurel. Shepard at the free throw line. Drives in. Pretty shot. Won't go down. Davidson another rebound. And Simpson just grabs his arm. That is a foul.
Yeah. Frustration plenty out from Madison Southern. They
caught a travel.
Wow. Well, maybe the refs looked at the score.
Yeah.
Look, the scoreboard even had a foul. They have to set it back down to 5.
You'll take it if you're Madison Southern. Now Bannister on the drive. Had it poked away from behind. And Shepard.
The little things. The little back tap. Love it.
Sure his dad liked that one. 19-point lead for North Laurel. Southern trying to hang around here. Bannister open for three. It's too hard. Rebound to Shepard right into the hands of Reed.
Again, another good look. Just can't fall.
Shepard driving in. Had it blocked by Simpson. Ursuline the rebound. Now Adams on the attack. Jaden, the senior, hangs and lays it in. 48-31. Davidson at the other end. His jumper comes off. Rebound to Adams. Eagles with some momentum here. Adams lost the handle. Shepard's got it. Nobody in front of him. He'll slam it down.
That one goes down.
Shepard just kind of cuffed it and threw it home. And now back the other way come the Eagles. Turned over, and we're going to have a foul called against Elza.
North Laurel so good on defense.
Look back at the slam here from Shepard. Adams driving it up the floor. Shepard poked it away and then goes up, hammers it home for the Jaguars.
So active on defense is this team, and they are not only a threat in the region, they're a threat in the state.
Number 15, Elza, did not commit the foul. He was fouled by Bannister. So it will be free throws for Elza. First one is up and in.
Yeah,
51-31.
We're in the bonus.
Chris Smith is tuning us in tonight. That's now 7 team fouls on Madison Southern, 2 against North Laurel as Elza knocks down both. And checking back in, Brock, as Elza will have a seat. DeVries comes into Smith. Walter down the floor to Simpson. Simpson back to Smith as they try to beat the pressure. Back to Simpson. Doing a good job against this pressure defense from North Laurel. Simpson's got it once again. Lays it off for Smith as the Jaguars now go into the man-to-man defense. Smith lays it off to Simpson. DeVries steps into a three. Yes. This one's good. And a timeout, Austin Newton. 52-34, an 18-point lead. We will step aside and come back in 30 seconds here live on WKXO and WBON TV.
All roads lead to CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff have the experience and knowledge to get your vehicle running at its peak performance, whether it's a small two-door sedan or a souped-up diesel truck. And with CT Diesel Performance, you don't have to worry about dealing with the big dealership prices. They will work with you and tell you what the problem is and help you find a solution. When it's time to have your vehicle serviced, remember, all roads lead to CT Diesel Performance, just off exit 97 in Richmond.
We're back on WKXO, WBON TV. Donald Foster and Michael Watkins here with you this evening. And Don, so far the Eagles have just been hanging around, only trailed 18-13 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah. But
give up 25 points in the second quarter, and that lead ballooned to 18 at the half. And that's where we sit right now. 52-34 is your score. Madison Southern here at home. They were supposed to play Pulaski County, but Pulaski County had to cancel with COVID-19 protocols. So Austin Newton jumped at the chance to have Reed Shepherd and this Jaguars team travel up here to take his team on. And it's been a fun game. But if you're an Eagles fan, just think about all the missed opportunities they've had here in the first three quarters.
It has been frustrating. Shots not falling. Defensively, the threes are, you can't get out on the three-point shooters for North Laurel, and their shots are falling. Yeah. It's so frustrating.
Shepherd will bring it up, picked up by Jay Rose. Good matchup of two really good sophomores.
What a
and
look.
An easy basket by Brock. Blake Simpson fell asleep underneath and gives up the easy basket. Smith now up the floor, and a reach-in foul called against number 14, Ashton Reynolds. 20-point lead for North Laurel as DeVries will inbound. Trent comes into Smith. Walter guarded by Shepherd as he comes across the timeline. Gets a good screen by Ursuline. In the corner, Simpson. He'll pump fake. Drive it in. Lay it off for Walter Smith again. Smith. Back in the corner. Simpson's got it. He'll look inside to Ursuline. Now throws it in there and threw it away. Just a lazy pass again. It's turned over.
He forced it. It wasn't there.
Davidson's got it. Gets it over to Sizemore. Sizemore. Little backdoor cut to Shepherd. Nice feed to Brock for three. Good.
Another assist.
Another assist for Shepherd.
As you said, Shepherd may not be scoring tonight, but he's doing everything else.
Rose was kind of hung on to as it came down the far sideline as we look back at the assist from Shepherd. Lays it off, out for three, and Brock knocks it down. One thing about Brock and Sizemore and all these players for North Laurel, they are ready to shoot when they get the basketball. And Shepherd draws so much attention that when he lays it off, these guys are ready to knock it down. DeVries will come in deep into the front court to Smith. Walter to screen from Ursuline. He'll drive inside and threw it out to Rose, but a foul first.
Don't know if I really saw that one, but
DeVries will inbound again. Now 5 team fouls against the Jaguars. DeVries comes into Smith. Shepherd tried to poke it away. Smith had nobody on him, didn't want to shoot. Instead, gives it up to DeVries. Now inside to Ursuline they go. Brett double teamed. Smith, open three. It's deep. It's too hard. And the rebound poked around, but finally controlled by Brock of the Jaguars of North Laurel, who lead by 23 points here in the third. Sizemore lays it off. Now Brock wide open top of the key. Three good. 59, make it 60-34, and this one has got away from the Eagles of Madison Southern.
30-plus points tonight on three-point shots for North Laurel.
Smith turns it over. Shepherd's got it. Reed on the attack, out in the corner. Brock for three. 3 in a row from Brock. And the Jaguars now lead by 29 here in the third quarter.
As the quarter comes near an end.
Hudson, open three for him. It's good.
Stop the bleeding. Nice shot.
Back to a 26-point deficit. Shepard going to work on Rhodes. Rhodes double team now. Shepard throws it up, almost puts it in. Quarter does not end. Eagles catch a break.
Everyone thought it was over.
Shepard just threw it up, almost put it in, and Messer got a good, clean look to end the quarter.
Plenty of time to lay it in.
That didn't go down. At the end of 3, it's North Laurel 63, Madison Southern 37 on your Citizens Guarantee Bank scoreboard. We'll come back in 1 minute, live on WKXO and WBON TV.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
At the Estill Clinic and Urban Healthcare Pharmacies, we make it our mission to care for all of your pharmacy needs as quickly and conveniently as possible. Whether you need a prescription filled, an immunization, or help with an over-the-counter need, our pharmacists are here to help. Both of our Estill County locations offer text and call reminders, automatic refills, and medication synchronization, and are equipped with drive-thrus. All of these services help us save you time and make sure you always have the medication you need. Stop in or give us a call today.
Will inbound for Madison Southern as they trail by 26 to begin the 4th and final quarter here on WKXO and WBON TV. Our coverage tonight presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair and the sponsor of this game, People's Bank. Inside it's Ursuline, had it stripped away, and it's Shepard who will outlet it to Brock. Brock had a really good third quarter, knocked down 3 threes in the last 90 seconds of the quarter. Davidson missed, got it back, goes back up with it, but he traveled. 63-37 here in the 4th. Hudson will attack for Southern. Hangs, lays it up. Block. And a blocking foul called against Caden Harris, the junior big man. Vanita George got us tuned in tonight. How about this, Don, for Shepard? 16 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists, 5 steals, and 3 blocks. Kid can do it all. Yep. The 6'3" sophomore and getting his teammates involved as well. 15 points for Sizemore, 14 from Brock. And Brock had 11 there in the third quarter, including 3 triples in the last 90 seconds.
Appears Madison Central with a 16-point win at home over Lafayette tonight.
Down the floor come the Jaguars. Brock will drive it in, and we've got a whistle. Foul called against Hudson. It's Braden Hudson, Zach Hudson, Bannister, Fogel, and Holbrook in the game for Austin Newton's team as they try to hang around here, keep this game within
15.
Yeah, you want to make it respectable as they try to close it out. That free throw good from Brock. Was it a really good second half? Now 12 points in the half for Brody Brock. 7:27 to play in the fourth quarter. Brock knocks down one of the 2 free throws, and the ball out of bounds off of Davidson. Elza will check back in for North Laurel. He'll come into Bannister. Michael down the floor, driving it in, laying it off in the corner. Hudson, an open 3. This one in and out. Another 3 that just would not stay down for the Eagles. Elza on the attack in the corner. It's Brock. Now open 3, Davidson on the opposite end. His 3 good. 67-38, a 29-point lead once again for the Jaguars. Hudson across the floor. His brother Braden's 3. Too hard. And the rebound fought for. Hudson just rips it away and lays it in.
Attaboy.
Zach Hudson, the junkyard dog, gets it, and an easy 2 given up at the other end. Eagles don't get back defensively, and Davidson makes them pay. Here's Bannister to Holbrook. Grant driving sideline, lost the handle, and they're going to call a foul against Davidson. And that should be free throws. It will be.
It's a 1-and-1. Now, you'd like to see that from Madison Southern. You'd love to see it. No quit. Down 29. Still getting after it.
Holbrook will shoot the 1-and-1 bonus. Grant's first free throw good. Well, Don, we've got our look here at Reed Shepherd. We'll see him again in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
They'll come over to play Madison Central in Richmond. They'll also play Central this Saturday over in London. But this kid's the real deal.
Yeah.
Again, didn't have a huge performance scoring-wise, but a near triple-double. He's one rebound away from that as the three up coming off. And the rebound fought for out of bounds. It will be a foul against the Jaguars, so free throws at the other end.
You know, I love a player that can score for you as well, but to have someone who can do so many things so well.
He's a playmaker.
That's it.
He is a guy that can.
He is Rajon Rondo.
Yeah.
He is Rajon Rondo. Rondo can score for you when he was in the league, but he can dish and he can rebound. I'll take kids like that. And he's averaging 33 on a season as well. But give me somebody
Not too shabby.
who can get double-figure points, double-figure rebounds, and 7-8 assists tonight.
Took me 3 or 4 games to get
awesome.
33 points combined. Hudson makes the first free throw.
They were crashing like it was.
I think they're going
to maybe call it a little
a technical foul. I believe they are, yeah.
Another foul has been issued.
They call a foul on Fogle.
Yep.
So Fogle and Hudson were battling underneath, and now Hudson will shoot another free throw. Puts it up and in. And now I think we'll have free throws on the other end for North Laurel.
Yep. Now they're in the 1-and-1 as well, so trading free throws here.
Davidson's had a pretty good game as well coming into this quarter. 8 points, 8 rebounds. Does have 5 turnovers, but knocks down the first free throw here. So a near double-double for him. And Davidson, what about that, Don? Also a sophomore.
Yeah. Also coming in, I think he was averaging 17 a game, maybe 13.
The starters for this North Laurel team, Reed Shepherd, obviously a sophomore, Clay Sizemore, a junior, and then you got Brody Brock and Davidson, 2 sophomores, and Caden Harris, a junior. So they bring everybody back next year, but they've got big plans for the rest of this season. 71-43. Bannister up the floor with it. Bannister lost the handle. Now gets it over to Hudson. Braden finds his brother Zach in the corner. Open 3 is up and in. Nice feed from one twin to the other.
Some brother to brother.
Here's Sizemore. Over to Brock. Inside to Davidson. Nice lean inside. Shot won't go. Harris the rebound, and he puts it in over 3 Eagle defenders. Now it's DeVries up the floor for Southern. Trent over to Hudson. Braden. Play it back over to DeVries as he looks up the floor. Back over to Braden as they set the offense up and run it through Hudson. Now Bannister on the attack. Tough shot off the glass. No good. Davidson, the long outlet pass. Brock steps in for 2. Coming off. Nobody
attacked it.
Got the rebound, and Brock gets the offensive rebound and the putback.
Coach Newton's going to talk to his team about that. Attack the rebound. Don't wait for it.
75-46. Back to a 29-point lead. Timeout, Eagles. It's a full timeout, so we will take it with them and come back on WKXO and WBON TV.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Hometown Dental prides themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology. In a time where safety and their customers' well-being is of the highest importance, Hometown Dental is taking every precaution necessary, like by allowing patients to fill out their paperwork online before coming in for their first visit. Visit HometownDentalRichmond.com to see what sets Hometown Dental apart from the rest. They accept most insurances and want you to know they are here to help. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, or visit their offices in Stanford and Lancaster.
75-46, 5:12 to play in the fourth and final quarter here in Berea as Madison Southern down by 29. Jaden Adams down the sideline, lays it off for Hudson. Hudson driving it inside, tried to feed it inside on the block to his brother Braden, but the ball was kicked. It'll stay with the Eagles.
Madison Southern this week, what is their schedule looking like right now?
Now, their plan was to play a doubleheader against Berea on Friday, but of course that's been canceled with Berea having to put both their boys and girls seasons on pause because of COVID protocols. So the Eagles still trying to find a game for later this week as Shepherd turns it over. DeVries at the other end will attack and lay it in. 75-48. Southern at their plan was to try to play a doubleheader on Thursday, potentially at EKU.
Yes.
And if they can find an opponent for that Thursday night game, we will be there for you here on WBON as the three-pointer up and in by Brock again.
As you said, Athletic Director Simmons says the plan, hoping to get a game going Thursday at EKU. It'd be big for Madison Southern to play on the floor before district.
That rebound for Shepherd will secure the trip dub. He's got a triple-double tonight, another near assist, but a foul on Harris for pushing off. It's now 10 rebounds. He had 16 points, 11 assists, and 9 rebounds coming in to this quarter as we look back at the three from Brock a moment ago. So the triple-double for Shepherd. And it's a 30-point lead for his team. 4:08 left here in the final quarter. First free throw, too hard, and the rebound to the Jaguars. Missed the first. You won't get a second attempt on the one-on-one bonus as Sizemore's got it. And we're going to have an offensive foul call as he lowered his shoulder into the defense of Grant Holbrook.
I guess.
Hudson comes into Adams as we are in under half a quarter to play now, and a tie-up between Shepherd and Adams. Adams wouldn't let go, and now him and Shepherd a little exchanging some pleasantries there, Don.
Yep. Maybe that's what the officials are worried about in a game like this, 30-point game.
They'll come into Shepherd in the backcourt. Adams right there on him. Reed working on the defense. Slips, kept his body up, and now him and Adams again. Might want to be careful there. You want to, and listen, Adams, the smallest player out there. I like the desire and the heart of him to try to go against the bigger Shepherd. Won't back down, but listen, late in this game, no reason to get too chippy with it here. And now Adams going to come out.
Yeah, that's probably it for Reed tonight. He's secured the rebound he needed. Under 4 minutes to play in a 30-point game. I believe he's coming out on the made free throw.
One more free throw coming up for Shepherd. This one's missed, and Rose with the rebound. And Shepherd will foul him as he goes by to allow the sub to come in. That'll be free throws now for Jay Rose at the other end.
Yep.
Nate Valentine, the second-year head coach, such a great job at LCA. You remember some of those teams he had, Don? I remember the team they had that lost to Scott County in the regional championship game. They had Kyle Rode, Carter Hendrickson.
Yes.
He's been through the ringer in the 11th region.
He knows all about this region. He knows about Madison Southern and Walt Smith and, Austin Newton, what a job he does up here.
He'll see a familiar foe on Saturday as well. Nate Valentine and Alan Feldhouse had some battles back in their day when Valentine was at LCA. They'll see each other on Saturday over in London, and then we'll have that game, the same matchup later in February on WBON.
Yep, it's on the schedule.
So if you're watching this game tonight, you want to see this North Laurel team in action once again, make sure to like that WBON TV Facebook page and stay up to date with all our live streams as we go throughout the rest of the season. Rose leans in for another two, 79-51. Under 3.5 to play. A nice feed inside. Messer kicks it out. And a travel on number 14, Ashton Reynolds.
You know, as this game is coming to an end and so on, it's my first game of the year with us. But you know how important sponsorship is for this. And right now, without the sponsors giving us the opportunity to do this, so many fans and parents won't be able to see the games. So we want to send a big thank you to all the sponsors and encourage you to go out and see them and support them during this time.
DeVry's three-pointer too hard. Walter Smith's got it for Madison Southern. Yeah, if you listen, even if you need an oil change, go over to CT Diesel Performance. If you're looking for, a lawnmower, or if you need your lawnmower fixed, check out Bishop Small Engine Repair. You need some good insurance. We've got several great sponsors that have got some insurance available for you. DeVry's again can't knock down the three. Trent's had a rough game, Don.
Yes, he has.
Outlet. Elza driving in on Walter Smith. Shot won't go. DeVry's the rebound. Outlet to Simpson. Blake lays it off for Holbrook. Three-pointer on the way. Too hard. And we're going back the other way with North Laurel.
Sometimes when you play a good team and a great player, you put a little more pressure on yourself, and perhaps that's what happened tonight.
Well, the Southern team knows all about Reed Shepherd and then what this North Laurel team
is capable of.
DeVry's pokes it away. Eagles have numbers. Jay Rose had it deflected from behind. It'll stay here with Madison Southern. 79-51, 2:06 to play. And, Don, you look at what Austin Newton has done here in a short time. His third year as the head coach. Coming into last year with a lot of potential, a big senior class, had 11 seniors coming into last year's season, and then their big man, Trent Mobley,
and losing the heart of your team.
Tears his ACL and was expecting some big things from him. And then you come into this year, kind of an unknown because you don't really have a couple of guys coming back that got playing time last year, and Walter Smith, and then a top 5 player in the 11th region, and Nate Turner. And then Turner tears his ACL. So back-to-back years where Madison Southern has had a top 2 or 3 player, their top scorer, coming back for the last season, tearing their ACL. So just a couple of really rough years for Newton as far as losing a player, and a speedy recovery wishes over to Nate Turner, who will come back for his senior season next year.
And then on top of that, you have a young team, an experienced team, and COVID. So you're not able to really get it together and practice as much as you like and play as many games as you're accustomed to.
DeVry's this time doesn't settle for the three, drives in but can't finish this. And it's Simpson who gets the second chance.
And one.
Basket's good for Simpson.
Of course, today is the anniversary of the death of Kobe Bean Bryant. So
79-55 your score. And, of course, the death of Kobe Bryant, it was this time last year. I was on the air of the All-A Classic Championship games over at EKU McBrayer Arena when I was scrolling through Twitter at halftime of one of the games and saw that, Kobe and his daughter had died in a helicopter crash. And nobody believed it at first.
I didn't either.
As we were, again, every time out, we were sitting there getting back on Twitter and Facebook and seeing the news. And that was kind of what started the 2020 downfall.
Yes, it was. But, Kobe Bryant, though, is the epitome of what a basketball player does and is. Not only did he score, he did the little things. He stayed late in practice.
And something tells me Reed Shepherd stays late, shows up early, and a lot of these kids for North Laurel who are just really, really solid basketball players. They're not the best athletes, Don, but they have got a really solid basketball team under Nate Valentine. 79-57, Eagles have cut it to 22. 45 seconds left to play. Rose had it poked away.
So an interesting game tonight as we came in with hopes of slowing down North Laurel. Like you said, they scored 79, pushing 80.
Smith to Rose. Jay, a deep three. Again, in and out. That's been the theme tonight for Southern. Nice, strong rebound by Dylan Nickley. And the other way, North Laurel's got it. Reynolds kicked over. Now up top, back to Reynolds, over on the left wing.
Run some offense.
Nice feed inside. Nobody is there for Chase Keene, who lays it in for 2 more.
They topped the 80-point plateau.
Coach Newton said he wanted to hold them to 78. They've kind of done that, Don.
Yep.
I think he said, was it 78?
70.
70, okay. That's hard to do with this team.
That's what he was saying.
Their system that Coach Valentine has put in is so impressive. And with this team especially, they can run it to perfection.
Their spacing is so well. They do run the perfect 4-out, 1-in offense. They got a big inside and 4 players on the outside 3-point line.
Hudson knocks down the free throw.
They can all knock down the shot. So if you run at them, they're just going to ball fake you and go in for the short jumper.
Hudson misses both, tries to get his own rebound, and then commits the foul.
Love the aggressiveness, though.
So free throws at the other end as Madison Southern will fall here at home. Another loss for Austin Newton's team early in the year. Still trying to get things figured out, Don. Again, you talked about it with COVID and everything else going on. Trying to get the rotations figured out, trying to figure out who you can rely on late in games.
It's tough.
Second free throw is up and banked in by Braden Cottle, another sophomore. Walter Smith will dribble this thing out, and Nate Valentine and the Jaguars will come in and defeat Madison Southern by the final score of 82-58. Folks, do not go anywhere. We're going to come right back after a short commercial break here for the Hometown Dental postgame show, and we will crown our CT Diesel performance of the game. That's coming your way next. Here in just a few moments, we're live on WKXO and WBON TV.
For your car, home, farm, or business, Linville Insurance offers preferred pricing from more than 40 top-rated companies. With our state-of-the-art technology, we do business the way you want it, virtually, where everything is handled electronically or in person at one of our 2 locations. Linville Insurance, where our values haven't changed. Treat people the way you want to be treated, always do what's right, help others, and give good advice. That's what you can expect from Linville Insurance. Come see what makes Linville Insurance unlike any other agency in the area. Call or click today.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, x-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
We're back here on WKXO, WBON TV, here on the Hometown Dental postgame show. Folks, if you go over to Hometown Dental, they have several locations in Central Kentucky, but if you mention Hometown Dental at the location in Richmond, it will give you $100 off of Zoom whitening treatment or free exams and x-rays for new patients at Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, and taking care of you and your teeth at Hometown Dental. Again, if you mention us, if you're a new patient, you'll get free exams and x-rays. If you're trying to find a new dentist to go to, make sure Hometown Dental will take good care of you with those free exams and x-rays. And if you've got a special occasion coming up, you want those teeth whitened, they'll give you $100 off of the Zoom whitening treatment. Don, the hype surrounding Reed Shepherd and this North Laurel team is for real. The Eagles gave it all they could, but they fall short. 82-58 your final score on your Citizens Guarantee Bank scoreboard. And it was a total team effort for this Jaguars basketball team. 20 points by Brody Brock, including 17 in the second half. 15 points from Clay Sizemore, 15 points and 11 rebounds from Ryan Davidson, and a triple-double for Reed Shepherd. 17 points, 10 rebounds, 13 assists. He also had 3 blocks and 7 steals in this game. So it was, and Don, to me, you look out there, and Reed, he never looks like he's dominating the game, but he does it quietly. He's kind of like a silent assassin, if you will. And the kid, again, a triple-double, a near quadruple-double if you throw in the 7 steals, and an all-around great game by Reed Shepherd. For Madison Southern, they get 3 guys in double figures, led by Zach Hudson, who had 15, 12 points for Jay Rose, and 10 for Trent Devries. Ursuline finished with 7 and 5 for Austin Newton's team, who just didn't have enough at the end of the game to, when you look back, just didn't have enough, Don, to really put a good effort forth. They gave it all they had, but turnovers and just a lot of missed opportunities from the three-point line for this Eagles basketball team. 7 of 29 from
deep. I was going to say 7 of 29, and that's a tough stat to overcome when you miss that many threes. And you go 20 of 56 from the floor, you leave 11 of 18 from the free throw line, and just a tough game tonight for Madison Southern as they finish the game shooting 35% from the field. You let North Laurel, they shot 46% from the field, 13 three-pointers in the contest.
Yeah, points off turnovers and points in the paint were a big stat as well.
Yes.
Nearly doubled up in those 2 categories. Second chance points, 18-9 in favor of North Laurel. Fast break points, 12-6 in favor of North Laurel. And points off turnovers, 36-19 in favor of the Jaguars. It's now time for our CT Diesel Performance of the game. If you want your vehicle to perform at its best, trust CT Diesel Performance, located off exit 97 in Richmond. Whether you drive a souped-up Chevy truck or a small 2-door sedan, Chris Thorne and his staff will have your vehicle performing at its highest level. And it's hard to argue with the triple-double, Don.
Yeah.
Triple-double for Reed Shepherd. He's our CT Diesel Performance of the game, brought to you by CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond.
We talk about Zach Hudson, though, from Madison Southern. Played 20 minutes, had 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 steals with no turnovers in the game for Zach.
Hudson's a kid that is just one of those kids that will give everything he's got. He will do the dirty things for you. If you need him to score, he'll score. If you need him to guard the other team's best player, he'll do that too. He's a really, really tough-minded player for Austin Newton. And he's got a lot of those over there on his team.
Yes, he does. So I was going to say, even though the shots weren't falling, they didn't quit at the end of the game. They were still battling for rebounds, and they end up forcing North Laurel into 24 turnovers, many of those coming at the end of the game, but Eagle defense didn't quit.
I got a lot of faith in Austin Newton and a lot of faith in this Eagles basketball team. I think they'll get it right by the time the season comes to an end. But with COVID and everything else going on, all these games being canceled, you just have to wonder, when's the next game? And we don't know either.
That's the problem.
We don't even know for us. As of right now, we might be done for the week. Now, if there is a game that pops up that we can go do, we will get that on the airwaves here for you. But
we'll let you know.
Our plan was to do the Berea-Madison Southern doubleheader on Friday. That's been canceled. And as of right now, Southern is trying to find a game for Thursday night, and that game would be played at EKU. So that's coming up later on this week. We will let you know if they are having a game and if we will be there. Final score, 82-58. Our entire crew tonight doing a great job, as always, once again, making Don and myself look and sound good. Our TV producer, the great Gage Hill. Like giving Gage a hard time, but he killed it tonight, as always. Our radio producer, Nick Atkins, back at the radio controls. Our cameraman, Nick Lazaroff, and Donald Foster, our color commentator, our sideline reporter, Samantha Burford. And, folks, I am Michael Watkins. We appreciate you being with us, Don. Glad to have you back in the fold with us here tonight, and look forward to covering some more games as we go throughout the year. Just trying to figure out who's playing where and
Where and when.
who. Yeah.
Where and when. That's the question right now.
Folks, do your part to slow down the spread of this coronavirus. If you like watching high school basketball, all these cases still keep going up. We want to do our part to slow down the spread of this thing. Do your part. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Social distance. And let's slow down the spread of this thing so that games like we saw tonight can continue happening. Have a great night, folks. We'll see you the next time from all of us here on WKXO and WBON TV.